For as long as I can remember, I've always been attracted to the treasure hunt, finding the secret piece that has been missing. That it goes a lot deeper for me. Someone once told me that we move forward in spirals, and a spiral symbolises a renewal of energy or motion. When I was about 20, I was at a party and I'd taken some drugs and had a really adverse experience. It was a paranoia, it was a panic attack, it was a beating heart. My sister had called the local GP and an ambulance crew had turned up. That was the start of the journey to my first trip to hospital, to the psych ward. It took 15 years for me to get a diagnosis of bipolar. And I spent 2 of those years at my parents' house in Wodonga with social anxiety and depression. Not being able to sleep and feeling that you're useless and being stuck between giving up and killing yourself is a very hard place to exist for the 2 years, but that's where I found myself. Around the same time, I was given a metal detector, and I'd take it out into the bush and I'd walk for kilometres. And I thought maybe in the back of my head that I might find gold, that'd be cool. And so I ended up finding people's old discarded plates and crockery and old cups. That's when the pottery found me. It is something about digging for buried treasure and finding that missing piece. That's why it's so fun for me. It's so peaceful, it's cathartic, it's so relaxing.
It's pretty. It's actually pretty amazing. That'll be a pendant, I'd say.
Every shard of pottery or every piece of pottery from a plate or a cup all has a different story to tell. For me, I always think of a family sitting around having dinner, eating off these plates and drinking a cup of tea out of these mugs that are now in 1,000 pieces.
It's not huge. It does have like a flower on the back, so that's a keeper.
Sometimes the way they come out of the soil and the shape that they are, I'll get so excited because I'll just, oh, that's going to be a pendant, oh, that's going to be a ring. When it gets onto the grinder, I already know what it's going to be. It's just a matter of shaping it. I'm really happy when I'm working with the pottery. A lot of worries and headaches can be absorbed by this constant hum of the grinding wheel as it goes, as it sort of tinkers its way along. It's nice to be able to have a different purpose for stuff, and that's the beauty of the way that I see the world.